Have you ever opened your textbook, stared at the first sentence? Your brain just said, nope. Not because you're lazy, not because you don't care, but because you're simply done. Your motivation is gone. Your energy's gone. Your brain feels like it's carrying 300 open tabs. You know you should study. You even want to study. But your mind can't take one more push. I know that feeling too well. And the hardest part is, even resting feels stressful, because while you're resting, the deadlines are getting closer. So today, I want to share something different. A gentle way to study, a way to keep moving forward when your mind is tired, when motivation is low, when burnout is knocking. This video is not about grinding harder or powering through. It's about working with your brain instead of against it. So here's what we'll cover. We'll talk about why burnout happens. Then I'll walk you through 4 practical methods that help you keep going without draining what little mental energy you still have. If you've ever felt behind, or stuck, or guilty for not doing enough, then this gentle method might be exactly what you need. Method 1. The minimum effective dose study plan when you're burnt out. Big goals create big panic. So instead of asking, how much could I study? Ask, what's the minimum I need to stay on track? This could be 10 flashcards, 1 page, 1 short video, a single practice question, tiny tasks. Not impressive, but manageable. Why it works? You stop triggering the brain's emergency response that says, this is too much, run. One friend of mine used to study biology in hour-long chunks. When burnout hit, she switched to learn just 1 new concept a day. Guess what? She still passed with a great grade. Because momentum greater than perfection. Warning, don't secretly turn this into a large task. If you say just 10 minutes but actually expect an hour, your brain will notice and you'll shut down again. Be honest with yourself. Minimum means minimum. Method 2, the low stimulation environment, calm productivity burnout. Often makes even normal study environments feel loud. Notifications, screens, bright lights, a messy desk. Everything becomes noise. So instead of forcing high-focus sessions, create what I call a low-stimulation study zone. Softer lighting, quiet background noise. Comfortable position, even the couch is fine. No demanding tasks like essay writing, focus on input reading. Watching light review, think of it as studying in energy-saving mode. I used to feel guilty about this. Like if I wasn't sitting straight at a desk with perfect posture, the study didn't count. But real productivity isn't about looking productive. A viewer once messaged me saying they studied an entire chapter while lying on the floor with a blanket over their head. That counts. The work gets done, the method is valid. Pitfall to avoid. Don't multitask during this time. No scrolling, no messaging. Low stimulation means low stimulation. Let your brain breathe. Method 3. The refill your brain break, not the fake kind. Here's what burnt-out students do. They stop studying and scroll social media, or binge YouTube for hours, or snack endlessly. I've done it too, but those aren't real breaks. They exhaust your attention even more. A real break refuels the mind. Try one of these instead, a 10-minute walk, stretching, or slow movement. Staring out the window seriously, a short mindfulness or breathing session, a cup of tea while doing nothing else, simple things. Quiet things. During burnout, silence becomes medicine. Let your brain reset before you try to think again. One student I tutored switched from Instagram scrolling. 2. Stepping outside and listening to 1 music track. Just 1. When she came back, her focus lasted longer and her stress dropped. Small change, big difference. Reminder, breaks are not a reward. They're part of the work. Method 4. Replace pressure with curiosity, the MindShift trick. Burnout comes from one big thought. I have to do this. But what if you changed it to, I want to understand this? Pressure says, you must learn everything. Curiosity asks, what's one interesting idea here? For example, instead of I have to memorize the entire history chapter, try, what was the main thing that changed society during this period? Look for 1 surprising fact, 1 concept you didn't know, 1 pattern that connects ideas. 1 question you want answered. This turns study from a chore into exploration. Even medical or law students, people with enormous workloads, use curiosity to stay engaged. I once had a teacher who said, "If you can find one thing that sparks your interest today, that's a successful study session." Don't pretend. If something doesn't interest you, keep searching for the part that does. There's always a spark somewhere. Method 5. End every session with the landing ritual. Most burnout comes from chaotic starts and chaotic stops. You finish studying and think, "I don't know where to continue next time." Then the next session feels overwhelming because you have no clear entry point. So here's a gentle fix. Before you stop studying, do one small step for your future self. Write down the very next task. Highlight where you left off, set out your book or notes. Create a one-sentence plan for tomorrow. Something like, tomorrow. Review pages 22-22 for 10 minutes. That's enough. This landing ritual does two things. One, it gives your brain closure. Two, it reduces resistance when you come back. Your next session becomes, start here, instead of where do I even begin? Future you will thank you. Quick check, are you actually burnt out? Just take a moment. Do you feel mentally tired even after sleeping? Guilty for resting? Constantly overwhelmed by small tasks? Like everything takes more effort than it should? Yes, this isn't about motivation. Your brain needs healing. Healing doesn't happen through force. It happens through gentleness, through smart pacing, through permission to be human. You're not falling behind. You're recovering. Summary, the gentle method in 30 seconds. When your brain is burnt out, 1. Minimum effective dose, tiny progress that keeps you moving. 2. Low stimulation study.com environments and low pressure tasks. 3. Real. Restful breaks let your brain actually recharge. 4. Curiosity over pressure, find the spark in the subject. 5. Landing ritual, make starting again easier, small steps, low pressure, consistent momentum. It's the gentle method, encouragement. Call to action, if there's one thought I want to leave you with, it's this. You don't need to earn rest. You don't need to be perfect to make progress. You are allowed to study at your own pace. The fact that you're here seeking a better way means you haven't given up, and that matters more than you realize. If this video helped even a little, consider liking the video so more students can find it too. And subscribe to join our community of learners who want progress without the burnout. Take a breath. Start gently. I'll see you in the next one.